Good people, welcome back to Global Happenings today. We're so excited to have you again. Still ahead of 2023 election, which will be coming up in the year 2023. Nigerians have been rallying around one man whom they believe the solution of the country is in his hands. Talking about Peter Obi, and who is the presidential aspirant of Labour Party. But amidst all of this, last week or 2 weeks ago, he traveled to the diasporas, visited London, visited I think London, Canada, and also United States of America. And during the period of tour, there was this rumor or news that they were contributing money for him, and the money currently is over 150 million naira. So for over 150 million dollars, and that the present electoral law is against all of that. APC had called for his disqualification, and other persons have talked about it. But then Peter Obi has decided to speak about that issue of $150 million diaspora funding for his campaign. And that's what we're going to be looking at right now, because different quarters have talked about in the Labour Party, even his vice presidential aspirant. If you check our video, you're going to see what he said about that money. But right now, Peter Obi has this to say about the contribution. Now, according to the news, presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obidients, denied his campaign has received $150 million in donations from diaspora sources. A group under the aegis of Tinubu Shetima Connect has urged the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to disqualify Obi over the alleged funding as it violates the Electoral Act on campaign funding. But speaking during a meeting with Nigerians in London, the former Anambra State governor said the allegations were based on mere speculation. According to him, he said, "Nobody has given me anything. That is speculation. What I need is not what they would give me, but what they would give Nigeria, because we need them to turn around Nigeria. This is the energy, the capacity that we need to turn around Nigeria. Every country that was turned around was done by the diaspora. Even in the Bible, Joseph, who left later, came back to feed his people. Obi has been meeting with Nigerians across the world in recent days, traveling through Europe and the United States. He said this meeting or his meeting were not part of campaign activities. According to him, he said, "It is not campaign, it is consultation." He said, "I am consulting Nigerians, diasporans to know why they should be involved in the Nigerian electoral process. And you can see from my conversation and everything that what I am doing is saying, let's get involved. They are the most critical components of turning around Nigeria. The investment Nigeria need to turn around is diasporans. If they believe in Nigeria and bring their resources, both in terms of their material talent and energy, we will turn around the country." Obi, who has received widespread support from many young Nigerians, called for the 2023 elections to be based on merit. According to him, he said Nigeria 2023 election should not be based on ethnicity, religion, connection, my turn, or any bias. He said it must be on character, competence, capacity, and determination to deal with the problems of Nigerians. That was what Peter Obi had to tell, Londonians who are Nigerians about the issue of the $150 million diaspora funding. And there had been several reactions to it. When this issue came up, was trending everywhere. One of the diaspora personality who is in the current administration, Dabire, who is the chairman of diaspora people, talked about it, and she said, well, that it was obviously very wrong to do that based on the electoral law, and were Nigerians not to contribute any money for any electioneering campaign and the likes. But then Peter Obi has come up finally to give his position about this, that he has not collected such an amount of money. And reactions here, Nigerians have reacted. Someone said, indeed, we need them to turn around Nigeria. The diaspora have a massive wealth of cash and knowledge that can be tapped into to build Nigeria. Hence, getting them on board and giving them a true sense of belonging and more stakes in the Nigerian project makes a lot of difference. Someone here says, I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be obedient, loyal, and useful, to vote out Tinubu, Atiku, and Kwankwanso with my PVC, to be gentle and loyal on election day, to vote Peter Obi, and all my strength to say no to vote buying and protect my vote and uphold my no violence and trouble. So help me God. And this one here says Obi is credible. Obi is not the problem, but his supporters, who are majority, with exception of few, are good at criticism and generalizing insult instead of mobilizing support all over the country, irrespective of religion. This one says, I have told you that Peter Obi is not capable to rule this country. He is not a leader for all. Obedient are trying their best, but he's not appropriate. May Tinubu succeed come 2023. So you now realize that most people are still standing behind other politicians, which is a very, very okay, because you don't expect everybody to align with your mindset. Some of them believe that Nigeria cannot be changed. I think that's one of the things that Nigerians believe. They believe, so everybody believes, cannot believe the same thing. Some believe that if Tinubu have an opportunity to go in there, it will be better for them. Some people don't even believe in Nigeria. They don't believe that this country can, be better than this. They believe the country should be torn apart. I should take my portion, my part of national cake, and walk away. Nobody should, during this period, it should be my turn. Nobody should come up to hinder me and all of that. That's the situation we're seeing in the country. And Peter Obi coming on board seems to make life, this already have foreseen that he's going to make life unbearable for them. Why? Because our leaders are already used to stealing money. Everyone that is rich in Nigeria, especially those who are in politics, have make filthy their hands with stolen public funds. And anytime my person want to go in there, I say, well, this is an opportunity to say. But with what Peter Obi is saying, and his mindset is very glaring, that no one will be allowed to, to steal. I think that is why all of this is coming up against him. They're trying to see how he can be frustrated out and all of that. But for me, I believe that Peter Obi has what it takes to lead the country. His wisdom, for me, is unparalleled. You understand? And I believe that what he has to offer the country is what would take us out of where we are currently. Nigeria has really knows that most people have little or no idea about the fact that Nigeria is sitting on a cake of gunpowder. Anytime, any day, Nigeria can just explode and we could officially declare bankruptcy. I'm telling you, if 2023 that is forthcoming, there is no iota of financial plan for it. Instead, we are running around to borrow, and our currently in Africa, Nigeria is the one with the highest debt. Is it wrong to owe? Of course, no. But if it is used for the right purpose, it's okay, because it's a matter of time. Everything would fix itself. But unfortunately, that is not what is happening. Already looking at the terrains, it's very glaring that Nigeria may not be able to pay back those loans. So how do we handle the situation that is staring at our face? Right now, it's really tough. And I feel that everyone should put on their thinking cap and do the needful. That's where we like to leave it. Go.